Good evening. This is NarcsExWife here, again with some interesting facts. Many of us are just nameless faces, everyday people walking around as victims or survivors of some form of emotional or narcissistic abuse. Did you know we have no rights, no way to protect ourselves, except maybe a no contact order? Victims of emotional or narcissistic abuse, you do not matter. It's sad that we live in a day and age where abuse is classified as sexual, trafficking, and physical. And even the legal system still can't protect you. Most of the time, this all needs to stop. We have to make changes for the future of our children and their children. New laws need to be put into place that will hold these abusers accountable for their actions and stop the emotional narcissistic abuse. I lived through many years of abuse without realizing it. And once I did digest what had happened to me, it was too late and there was nothing I could do. The sad thing is, the people that you thought knew you and would never believe one side of the story aren't intelligent enough to do the research for themselves to find out if that person is lying or not. Only you know what happens in your home. No one else sees that. So many people think they know. My abuser will get away scot-free in this world, as I'm left to pick up the pieces of the disaster he caused with the best he left behind, that he blamed me for. The narcissist flips the script, making you look like the crazy, unstable one for reacting to their lies. So you look like the villain, while they walk around looking pitiful, telling people you took this and you took that, blah, blah, blah. Did you know financial abuse is the number one reason women stay in abusive relationships? The narcissist withholds the one thing left he has power over: money. To force the victim into submission. When that doesn't work, they take away everything they can destroy. Most victims of abuse can't afford a decent attorney, and if they can, they are often victimized even more due to the uneducated lawyers and judges that just don't care. Did you know legal aid will help you? Yes, they will help you, but they do not guarantee you an attorney. You, my friend, are on your own. And many victims are left alone in a courtroom to face their abusers with no mercy. You may be able to get a domestic abuse advocate to go with you for moral support. Most abuse victims live in a flight or fight mode, constantly dealing with symptoms of PTSD, anxiety, and depression from the years of trauma and abuse that they suffer. Did you know that South Dakota is the only state in the United States with a legal fund set up specifically to help victims of domestic abuse hire a competent attorney so they can level the playing field in court? You can have witnesses, journals, videos, support groups, and none of it matters. Because your bruises are on the inside and not the outside. They're not visible to the naked eye, so you don't matter. How many times have you been victim shamed, even by members of your own family who just might be narcissists themselves? In the last 6 months, I have come across so many women and one man that have similar stories to mine. It's not uncommon for the abusive spouse or partner to let the house go into foreclosure, to file bankruptcy, and lie to everyone and anyone around them. Sadly, anyone that has any semblance of any intelligence would realize There are two sides to every story. And if they would do their research, the truth would come out. We need to do something to stop the cycle of abuse, all abuse. My emphasis is on the narcissistic emotional abuse, financial abuse, and discarded children. Until next time, you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter at NarcsExWife. Or feel free to visit me on my website at www.thediaryofanaexnarcissistwife.com. Remember to like and subscribe so I can bring you more info soon. Remember, you are not alone. You will find out who your real friends are during this time. So many people will walk away from you and abandon you because the narcissist felt betrayed and turned everyone against you. Yes, they created a smear campaign to make themselves look like the poor little victim and you, the evil, terrible person that took their home away, took their kids away, or did all these awful things. You will find out who your real friends are during this time. So many people will walk away from you and abandon you because the narcissist felt betrayed and turned everyone against you. Yes, they created a smear campaign to make themselves look like the poor little victim and you, the evil, terrible person that took their home away, took their kids away, or did all these awful things.